Shalom, shalom. I'd like to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone. Peace, blessing, and safety to all the Akim out there pushing this truth at the four corners of the earth. It's locking throughout the four corners of the earth. To the true believers of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Shalom. This is the brother. But WR coming back at you with another one. Hmm. And if you haven't heard, over there in the DR, the Dominican Republic, at a nightclub, the damn roof caved in, and it killed 221 people. That's the number right now. And I'm gonna read a little bit of this. Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. uh, a, mar- a merengue icon, a baseball star, and others killed when a cement roof collapsed at a popular nightclub in the Dominican Republic, where buried Thursday as authorities call off the search for bodies with the death toll at 221. So, if, I guess a retired baseball player, you know, um, this was in that nightclub and, and died. And, when people hear or see things of this, realize it's the judgment of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Just plain and simple. The Lord, the Lord is out here judging. And then those people there, those are Israelites. Whether they knew or they didn't know, the Lord brought judgment upon them. And that's crazy. Like a roof collapsing on you. That's scary. I work around cement all the time like that. The shit's no joke. Like the weight of it, like you know, it's strong. That's what holds up, buildings and different type of structures. So, I just, just imagine, it just, in a facility, and then just all of a sudden, the roof caves in and you're done. Like, how you gonna escape that? How you gonna escape a fucking roof collapsing on you? Just, crushing your body instantly, instantly. So, that's a judgment. That's the Lord, coming through with His judgment. See, they don't even, they're not even bother. They ain't even bother. They call off the search. Like, look at this shit. Just done. Just like that. Partying, having a good time, you know, singing music, dancing, and then boom, that's it. Spirit's gone back to the heavens. So I'm gonna start off with this. This is Ecclesiastes 7:1 in the NLT. A good reputation is more valuable than costly perfume, and the day you die is better than the day you are born. Better to spend your time at funerals than at parties. After all, everyone dies, so the living should take this to heart. Sorrow is better than laughter, for sadness has a refining influence on us. So, um, especially in these times, it's not wise to be at, these certain functions, you know, the nightclubs, the parties, the concerts, you know, and it's just too crowded. You're just surrounded by wickedness, and we're pretty sure, some of us have been there and done that. I myself, obviously, as a youth growing up, was going to clubs and as I got older, I used to really love and enjoy concerts. But I don't like crowds. Me myself, like I don't like crowded places. I never really did. When you find yourselves, in these crowds, you're just surrounded by wickedness, and you may find yourselves in altercations, and that happened to me, several times, especially at concerts. Every time I would go to a concert, you know, I'd say maybe 60% of the time, 60 to 70% of the time, there was some issue. There was some issue with someone else there, especially now, in the truth, I just completely avoid these places. You don't go to concerts, we're not up in the clubs like that. Don't really, into the whole party scene because, it's just, the Lord's out here judging people. You don't want to be, you don't want to be, the wrong place at the wrong time because, these angels out here, you know, doing the Most High's work and deleting people. That's why even like I hate crowds. I don't even like going to the mall. It's just kind of like you go in and out, get what you need, and then you cut. I just don't want to be around people. So, what I say, it is better to be in a morning state, you know, than to be out here, you know, partying and shit. Especially the times that we're living in. Tariffs, new tariffs every day. Um, all the talk of war. Ain't nothing to party about. Shit's expensive. Every day it's hard to get by. But Jake wanna party. They wanna have fun, and then they get visited by the death angels, and then that's it. Zephaniah 3 and 5. The just Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doth he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame. No, these people have no shame. They have no shame. This is in the middle of that week. I don't know if it was a concert that was going on, or if it was just another party during the week. And the Lord brought forth His judgment same very day, and every day the Lord is doing. Every day people are getting deleted. You and it's scary. It's scary to think of. Even you pray that, and that's why when we leave our homes, we have to send up prayers to Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, that we make it, to our destinations, and we get back home safely. Because these death angels are out here judging people left, right, and you pray you're not getting caught up in that, and the Lord will have mercy. So every day the Lord is judging people. Every day, every minute, every second. First Samuel 2:6. The Lord killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. Yeah, because he's all power. He has the power to kill and to make alive. You know, and I also have that precept as well. know. It's in His hands. that's it's terrifying. It's very terrifying. I'm pretty sure, especially these southern tribes, they love their JC. They love their false idols, their Santa Maria. There was no JC or Santa Maria was saving them. At that nightclub, because them names can't save you. Only the names of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. So, uh, that's a severe judgment where the Lord, took out the whole building, just like that. Blink of an eye, boom, everybody gone. I'm not too sure if there's any survivors, but for the most part, everyone that was in that building, God deleted, and that was it. Good, actually. I don't even know how high this building was, but just, man, just pancake. Apparently, there's videos out there going out about how it went down. I personally haven't seen any of them. You know, scary. This is Deuteronomy 32 and 39. See now that even I am He, and there is no power with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. So the Lord is telling you, it's in His hand. It's in His power. He has the power to kill and to make alive. And once once that target of judgment is once you're marked with that, that's it. There's nothing you can do. There's no escaping. There's no running. And that's scary. Jake out here don't realize the power that the Most High has. Doesn't understand the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Controls everything, everything. It's only him that the power is is it's only the power. He's the only one that has that power. It's his. No other God. Not Allah, not JC, not Buddha. None of these false gods have the power to kill and to make alive. Only Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Yahweh being the Father and Yahweh Shai being the Son. Only them, you know, have dominion over life and death. Hebrews 10 and 31. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. It's very scary. It's very scary. Uh, the way we can be judged. You know, the Lord is creator of all things, and and judgment can be passed down in many different ways. Things that you don't even things that you see on TV. You know, like that movie Final Destination. This is some Final Destination shit right here, where everyone is in a building, music loud, enjoying themselves, not a care in the world. Thinking about the good time they're having, what they're gonna do after, you know, which man or woman they're gonna bring home, you know, thinking if they had too much to drink because they gotta go to work the next day, and then, just like that, gone. So it's scary. It's a fearful thing because once the Lord has you in His hands, there's no escaping. Once you're marked for judgment, that's it. So just doing a little report on this on this event that happened. That's why we gotta stay out of these nightclubs. You know, don't be up in those places. You never know. You never know. You never know if the Lord is gonna judge someone. Somebody gets shot. Somebody gets stabbed. Fire breaks out. You never know. There's many. There's like that show, A Thousand Ways to Die. Many ways. That's gonna do it for this quick one. Just wanted to report on this this article, the CTV news article that happened in DR, and our people are down there. Many Jakes, many Israelites are down there in the DR. They need to repent, you know, and follow Yahweh Shem Yashai before it's too late. Pretty sure we got pretty sure we got camps down there. So that's gonna do it for this lesson. I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone. Peace, blessing, and safety. Occupy their personal truth throughout the four corners of the earth. I pray this lesson was edifying. Lord willing, until the next one. Shalom.